Once again, Ronnie's coming down this end of the table. He's just having a look that if he leaves the cue ball on this top cushion behind the black, will he be leaving anything? That red just above the black to the right, it doesn't pot into the left centre. That's what he's just making sure. Oh, missed that.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
He could have played a shot off the reds there, Ronnie, but he's probably hoping that if Judd Trump plays the same shot, that he might leave a...
You haven't got it, Brendan, have you?
He might leave a touching ball, and it might be an easier safety shot for Ronnie.
You cut what? It's fine.
I don't think it's going to make any difference because he's just going to roll into the back of the pack. But Ronnie be hoping that he leaves a touching ball this time. And Judd won't mind if it is, and I think it is a touching ball, yeah. The only problem for Judd Trump that he could be in a bit of trouble from his next shot. If Ronnie gets on this ball cushion, using the green as maybe the blocking ball. 4 cushions. Well, has he got lucky? He has. Ronnie can't pot this red into the left centre. Yeah, wonderful touch again. Touching ball, I would say. And once again, Judd Trump's got to be careful. He may try and put the cue ball down towards the left. Yeah, down towards the yellow pocket, top left corner pocket, just so he doesn't leave Ronnie a pot on that red near the left centre. First little mistake from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Didn't expect to kiss the blue with the red, and it's left the pot here for Judd Trump. How's his long ball game? Good test, this one. He's wondering, will he take this red on? But I don't think so. The red just above the black to the right. It is potable into that left corner pocket, but cue ball going into reds, not guaranteed to be on the black. Too risky.
No, you can see the respect they have for one another. All those meetings, all those big matches they play, both very respectful of each other's games. And of course, we saw the respect between them at the end of that World Final when they embraced for what seemed like forever. The thing is, O'Sullivan has set the benchmark, and players like Trump and all the players who have come through since are trying to emulate all his achievements. Not easy when he's still there. It'd be one thing if he'd retired. He's still there playing at the top of his game.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like Judd Trump will really relish every moment that he has playing Ronnie O'Sullivan in major finals. I don't know how long he's going to be around for, but the way he's playing, he could still be around for another good few years yet. We certainly hope so. Ronnie will open up the black here, but he's got a chance here. He can play a soft little screw and get that cue ball right tight to the black here. He could snoop at Judd Trump on all reds here. If you can get it, just got to get it really almost touching the black here. That's pretty good. Yeah, good shot. I might play this right-handed. The red, it's to the left of the black. Could just come off the top cushion and try and nestle on that red. Could play it off two cushions as well, similar shot. I thought you might play it right-handed. So the red just to the left of the black there. He's got to nestle right on it. Very good. Excellent shot. Don't think he's left the pot into the right centre. Nicely judged.
So an interesting start to this frame. We've been going 10 minutes, no balls potted. The 4 points, of course, was a foul. Obviously, a lot of the time where the balls are on the table dictate the sort of snooker you're going to see. Neither player looking to leave any sort of chance. As reds start to scatter.
Yeah, but it's just as intriguing, isn't it? And fascinating how they're almost like a little game of cat and mouse here. Now does this red pot into the left centre? No. Another safety shot back to the top cushion behind the black. At the moment, a slight advantage to Judd Trump. This is not easy. He's got to play this with, dig down on the cue ball, left hand side, try and get the cue ball back to where it is now, but not easy to get tight on the cushion here. He's played that nicely. Good shot, that. Once again, left with a tricky little shot, this off the left hand side cushion, try and nestle into a couple of reds. He's a bit concerned about it. Could try and take on this pot into the right centre, but it's very, very dangerous. He may feel that the safety shot is so tricky, he might as well take a pot on. He's gone for this into the right centre pocket. Doesn't know where the cue ball's gone, but it could be on the blue if he pots it. No. Very dangerous.
One.
Man, that was a lovely first shot, wasn't it?
8.
Cue ball had to travel quite some distance. We got perfect angle on the black.
Nine.
Now has he got a nice angle to try and dislodge a couple of reds here, or does he go up for the loose red? He tried to dislodge a few, but he's okay. He's still on that loose red.
16.
Into the yellow pocket. He'll probably take the blue straight after that. Now he's just having a look to see what's available into this right corner pocket. Thinking a few shots ahead here.
$17.
Now this could be the key shot. Brown or blue here, down the left-hand side of the table for one or two reds available into this bottom right corner pocket.
$21.
Yeah, he's a bit close to that red, just under his body. Marcel Eckhart getting himself into position, but O'Sullivan getting the rest out instead.
22.
So far he's played the better snooker, but of course it could still be 2-2 with another slip up like we saw in the last frame. Looking at something in the audience.
Which one is it? All right. Excuse me, little man. If you are on the island of the player, you need to keep still, please, with your feet at least. Thank you, yeah. $29.
That was a lovely shot. Right through the cue ball, bounced it off the side cushion perfectly for either red here.
$30.
He's played for the pink, because the pink will open up the red just to the left of it. He's close to that red, he's got to be careful. Oh. Wiped its feet. Didn't intend
36.
to brush into the red because he's knocked it safe.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 36.
Yeah, it all made a difference, didn't it? He's not happy either. He's left himself with a more difficult red, which he's missed, and he sensed a real chance there to just take that early control I mentioned, winning the first mini session. As I say, it feels like he's been on top, really, but this could still end up 2 each.
One.
Total points at the moment, O'Sullivan 339, Trump 68. But Trump at the table, albeit a tough table.
Yeah, that was actually quite a good shot on that red there, because look at the angle he's left on the pink. You can disturb these 5 reds here now, bring them all into play, and that's exactly what he's done. Great shot.
7.
I couldn't have played that rest shot any better. This is a little bit awkward. I'd like to use his right hand here, but as you can see, he's got to bridge over the pink. He's got to watch the blue. Well played.
8.
He's going to get the cue ball cleaned. Well, it'd be a tall order to try and win the frame from this visit. As you see, you've got 4 safe reds almost. I won't be too concerned about them just yet. I'll try and clean up these reds around the pink and black. He's back in the frame,
15.
back at the table.
$16.
Just thinking a
23.
few shots ahead here, and this will cross Judd's mind, of course. That blue is not in a bad position for those 2 reds
24.
near the right middle. Maybe from the penultimate red down this end of the table, he may go up for the blue. So I take
30.
Just wondering, will he go up for the blue this time? He's looking at it. No, he's going to wait until the
31.
last open red. nicely made a nice angle.
37.
Once again, you see the eyes going towards the blue. He's got to leave a nice angle here when putting this now. And then depends on this
38.
little cannon that he's going to try and make. Try and bring at least one of these reds out into open play.
Nicely done. That couldn't really have gone much better, could it?
43.
It's a sort of match where every moment of every frame feels big, but this particularly, because it could have been 4-0 on another day. O'Sullivan had the chances in the last frame and in this one.
44.
Well, he's got an angle on the blue. He may attempt one of these reds on the left-hand side cushion. Try and bring one of these into play. Needs a connection on this red. I think it's no good.
49. Judd Trump 49.
Well, there was no attempt at the pot there. He tried to play a safety shot, but he hasn't played it very well. He's left this red for Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's back in the frame though, 9 points in the lead. He'd be disappointed with that shot. Oh wow. He's left it.
Yeah, the serenity of the first couple of frames just slightly receded, hasn't it, from O'Sullivan?
One.
I think when he talks in interviews about not being bothered about winning and losing, he probably believes it in that moment, but he doesn't believe it when he gets out there. We've seen that already this afternoon. He wants to win as much as anybody.
You saw him drop his head there. He knew he overhit that straight away.
Judd Trump 6.
So Trump switching hands now. Quite fit the snookers. He's in the balance this far, 15 points in it.
Could play the cross double here into the opposite middle pocket. He certainly could. Crowd knew that was in on the right hand side straight away. It's always on that. Nicely executed, and he's got a lovely angle on the yellow to get right behind this red, which will suit a right-hander. It didn't suit Judd Trump, but it certainly suits Ronnie O'Sullivan.
3.
was beautifully cued. Now needs an angle when potting this blue and the yellow to get close to that green. We can't play it left-handed, Ronnie.
9.
The green down the rail. He's got to try and get close to it.
$11.
Doesn't want a big bounce, wants a soft bounce off this cushion. It's not too bad. Now left-handed. Oh, this is difficult. But this could be a frame winner if it goes in. Bit of a stretch. Will he use the extension? Big shot this.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 11.
Yeah, as you say, it was a big shot indeed. And the green stays out. It didn't look entirely comfortable on it. What a frame then. By far the longest of the final so far, just coming up to 27 minutes. Judd Trump relieved 4 points in front.
Yeah, he's left the pot on the green, but the angle very acute. It's not easy to try and pot this and hold for the brown. He could try and play a shot where he can maybe slow down the cue ball by trying to make a connection on the brown on the way back off this ball cushion. Not straightforward, this. It's a tough enough pot, but trying to hold for the brown is just as tough. Will he play a little cannon on the brown? No, he's gone around the top. Oh, that is so unlucky.
Ronnie
Great
O'Sullivan,
pot,
4.
trying to take the cue ball right around the table, back for the brown, but, well, that's very unfortunate.
Another twist in the tail in this frame. Points dead level then.
3.
But O'Sullivan now with the balls on their spots, just checking. He needs brown, blue and pink.
7.
As I say, it does feel like he's been on top, but it could easily have been 2-2 there. Just sets the tone as the players go off for the interval, how they're feeling. Trump would have been delighted with 2-2. O'Sullivan very disappointed. But the in-off has cost Judd Trump. A fascinating frame in this final. Ronnie O'Sullivan already walking out because the job is done as far as he's concerned in frame 4. So at the first interval of the Champion of Champions final, Ronnie O'Sullivan